In this video, I'm planning to explain the integral of the trigonometric functions. And here the sine mx cosine nx, or mx times sine mx times sine nx, or cosine mx times cosine nx. These forms that are given. Here we have trigonometric substitutions for them. And here the trigonometric substitution formula. If sine A times sine B is given, it's going to be equal to minus 1 over A, cosine A plus B minus cosine A minus B, it's going to be. And here last year we learned the trigonometric substitutions. Actually these are the product formulas. It was product to sum formulas, and you will check the videos from the last year and you will see. Okay, then here sine 3x times cosine 9x, it is given. Sine here and the cosine here as this formula. So I'm going to apply sine instead of sine 3x times cosine 9x. Here this formula instead of sine 3x and cosine 9x, I'm going to write 1 over 2 sine 3x plus 9x minus sine 3x minus 9x is going to be the answer dx. Okay, this 1 over 2 may be written in front of the integral. That's why it's going to be equal to 1 over 2 integral sine 12x minus sine 6x minus 6x, it's going to be minus 6x, it's going to be dx. And here sine 12x and minus minus 6x we have, but this minus sine 6x can be written sine minus alpha was equal to minus sine alpha. That's why this minus sign comes out, and it will be like this: 1 over 2 integral sine 12x plus sine 6x dx it will be. And we should remember what was the integral of the sine ax plus b. Integral of sine ax plus b dx, it was equal to 1 over a cosine ax plus b plus c it was. So here this is equal to 1 over 2. Actually this is going to be minus cosine also, minus 1 over 12 times cosine 12x plus minus 1 over 6 times cosine 6x plus c it's going to be. While I was writing the formula, I forgot to tell, but again I'm repeating this one. This is going to be minus sine ax plus b dx integral. It's going to be minus cosine ax plus b. It should be, I forgot that one, I add them here, and the answer is going to be equal to minus 1 over 24 cosine 12x minus 1 over 12 cosine 6x plus c. It must be okay. The next formula, the next question, sorry. Cosine 6x times cosine 2x I have. If you remember the formula, cosine a times cosine b, it was equal to 1 over 2 cosine a plus b plus cosine a minus b, it was equal to. So I have written that one dx. Here it's going to be like this. Okay, then the integral, you can write this coefficient in front of the integral, 1 over 2 integral cosine 8x plus cosine 4x dx. It's going to be an integral of cosine x cosine ax plus b dx. It was equal to 1 over a sine ax plus b plus c. It's going to be, so it's going to be equal to, here this is going to be equal to integral of cosine 8x. It's going to be 1 over 2 times 1 over 8 sine 8x plus 1 over 4 times sine 4x plus c. It must be, and this is the last part, 1 over 16 sine 8x plus 1 over 8 sine 4x plus c is going to be the answer of this question, this type of questions. Okay, this is tangent x over 2 is equal to t substitution here, and this is another method. If you substitute tangent x over 2 by t, then you will get sine x 2t over 1 plus t squared. By using trigonometric methods we can easily find. And the last one is the last one is the dx. When you get the derivative here on this side, it's going to be dt. Here on this side you are going to have dt, and the derivative of tangent x over 2 squared is equal to 1 over 2 times tangent 1 over 2 times tangent 1 plus tangent square x over 2 times dx. It's going to be 1 over 2 is the derivative of x over 2, by the way, let me tell you. And this 2 goes up, 1 plus tangent square 1 plus t squared. It's going to be tangent x over 2 because it's t. When you send to the other side, dx is going to be equal to 2 over 1 plus t squared dt. Okay, then sine x 1 plus cosine x, sine x over 1 plus cosine x, for the forms without trigonometric conversion formulas, and we are using for the simple functions like sine x, cosine x is written with division, subtraction like this together. Okay, then it's going to be equal to integral of sine x 2t over 1 plus t squared over 1 plus cosine x is equal to 1 minus t squared over 1 plus t squared. It's going to be times dt is equal to 2 over 1 plus t squared dt. It's going to be, then if we here add up, because this expression 1 plus t squared plus 1 it should be, so it's going to be equal to 2t over 1 plus t squared all over 1 plus t squared plus 1 minus t squared over 1 plus t squared times 2 over 1 plus t squared. It's going to be here t squared and t squared if we simplify, and in the fractions, if the denominators are same, you may simplify them. So two fractions are equal to each other here, 1 plus t squared and 1 plus t squared. We simplify that one, then we are going to have 2t over 2. It's going to be equal to integral 2t over 2 1 plus 1 times 2 over 1 plus t squared dt. In another case, 2t dt, it's going to be 2t, this 2 and this 2 we simplify, 1 plus t squared dt. It's going to be, if we use 1 plus t squared equals to 1 plus t squared, 1 plus t squared equals to u, then t squared it's going to be equal to 2t dt. It's going to be equal to du, and here 2t dt we have, so this is going to be equal to integral du over u, which is equal to integral 1 over u du. And 1 over du, if you remember, it was ln absolute value of u, ln absolute value of u plus c it was, and that's going to be equal to ln absolute value of u means ln absolute value of 1 plus t squared, 1 plus t squared plus c it's going to be, and this is the last part now. 1 plus t squared, if it is tangent, t is equal to tangent x over 2, so t equals tangent x over 2, so it's equal to ln 1 plus tangent square x over 2 plus c is the answer going to be.